ball alongside Greg Anthony. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Inside, here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Williams has a screen for Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
Williams, a screen on Young. Ball kicks to Williams. 6 to shoot. Williams double team. The feed now to Vucevic. The Bulls need to get a shot on. DeRozan's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Capella against Ball. Capella draws the double. Outside for Murray. From the arc. A shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Levine with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Levine can't hit.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Into the lane, and Ball slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And here's Young. Down low. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Young pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And Levine with the slam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
To the middle, here's Hunter. Outside for Murray. And he drives in. An easy 2 points on the layup. Murray's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Atlanta leading by 4. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Collins and finish off by Collins.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
DeRozan with it and guarded by Capella and slam dunk by Vucevic.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. At the elbow, Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Such a skilled passer. Trae Young knows it's his role to share the ball with his guys.
To the paint, here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Young. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
Bogdanovic, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
17 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
In the corner, it's Hunter. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside, Levine. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Fantastic hustle from Bogdanovic. Not giving up.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Hawks lead by 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Young and Bogdanovic are their guards. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The kick out to Young. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. And it's White with the rebound. Bulls trail by 6. Right side, Terry. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Throws it up high, and it's slammed in by Jones.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Young inside. Defended by Caruso. Young, good. Young's got 6 points.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Here's White. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks leading by 6.
Starting at the age of 18, Bogdan spent the first 7 seasons of his career playing internationally for teams in Serbia and Turkey. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
White the pass to Jones. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Hunter dishes to Collins. Passes to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Caruso against Bogdanovic. It's stolen by Jones. And here in the second quarter of action with a hit under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
And with Bogdanovic, Smitty, he was drafted back in 2014, but didn't come to the NBA until the 2017-18 campaign.
The reason why, Greg, he was too busy winning internationally. 7 league titles, not to mention countless individual honors.
A wide open look here for Terry. Drills it from outside. Terry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Atlanta leading by 5. Capella finds Bogdanovic. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovic. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Terry with it, guarded by Hunter. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Caruso. Another 3 for Chicago.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Hawks making a switch here. Murray's checked in. 1:27 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the drive, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Lightning quick with length. Murray's most dangerous when he's putting the ball on the floor.
And the second free throw, good. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity. Andre Drummond seeking out contact because he's okay at the free throw line now. Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
Pass to Murray. And there's the drive.
I like this for Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Jones drives in. It's White on the wing, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. The Bulls have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And he knocks down the first one.
It's good to have a player like White on your squad. Versatile, can play a lot of different roles depending on the need. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Murray, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Now here's Caruso. And the pass to Drummond. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, now when you foul Drummond, he can hurt you a little bit at the line. He's much improved.
Now Murray. He's got 11. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Murray's got 13.
This is the potential DeJounte Murray has. When he's feeling it, he can shoulder the offense.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thanks for the great interview, David. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Taking a look at the Bulls, DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Ball and Levine are the guard set, and it's Vucevic in at the center.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a three-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor.
Murray kicks to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Bogdanovich. Off target with his three. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. It's a three-point game. To the inside. Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Big time play by Vuce. Rising up and hammering it down.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Those
These plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Inside. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
The floor awareness of ball, excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Here's Murray. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Levine. Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his third foul of the game. Young's checked in for the Hawks. Here's DeRozan. Outside Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
He can lead the break. He can finish it for you. Murray gives you a great option either way in transition.
Passes it to Williams. Lets it go from deep. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Pass to Hunter. In the corner, Murray with it. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick-and-roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick-and-roll set. Sets solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as a roller for them.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Bulls trail by 5. White the pass to Terry. Plenty of space. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that. To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Got a piece of it. Young up top, defended by Caruso. Outside for Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's a great job drawing the foul, getting to the line. Murray's crafty, especially for his age.
And so Murray nails both of them. Bulls trail by 6. White looking around. Now the pass to Caruso. Back to White. 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Bulls have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. Capella kicks to Hunter. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Strong drive by DeAndre Hunter. Excellent approach to the game mentally. Knows when to attack and when to defer.
And both free throws good for Hunter. Bulls trail by 6. Terry looking over the floor. Buries the long-range jumper. Terry's got 9. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Young. He's got 7. And the layup falls. And the Hawks lead by 5.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Up in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Vucevic with the bucket.
I like when Vooch shoots off the catch. Really helps him get into rhythm.
Young against Ball. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Poke loose. 6 on the shot clock. Collins setting the pick for Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovich goes 6'6", 220. He's a threat inside.
Bulls trail by 3. Vucevic is screen on Young. There's Ball with the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Bucket is good. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
Sweet little inside shot by Bogey, adjusting his touch for a close-range bucket.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Murray's checked in. Ball against Young. Now here's Ball. He's covered closely and a missed layup. The Hawks shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Atlanta calls timeout.
And John Collins does just about everything you want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Young against DeRozan, and they double up DeRozan. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Here's Young. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
The Hawks leading. Collins with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray against Levine. Murray, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Ball's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
Young, right side. Now the dish to Bogdanovich. Young drives in. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Hawks lead by 2. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ball kicks to Williams. Outside, Ball. For 3, Levine. Vucevic is screen on Young. Feeds it to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
You want the ball in Vucevic's hands. So calm and collected under the spotlight.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 2. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Drummond checked in for Williams. And 1:01 left in the game. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Count it!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Young outside. He dishes it to Hunter. Driving the lane. Money!
What a bucket for DeAndre Hunter. His energy on the offensive end, exceptional.
Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Collins.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Young looking around. Murray. Yes!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Hunter against Vucevic. Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Vucevic to the pass to DeRozan. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Oh, just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down, and that's a big whistle.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for...
They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. So it's Toronto now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Kicks it out to Siakam. Knocks down the long J.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
VanVleet against Young. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Capella, screen on VanVleet. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella inside. He's working on Pirtle. Capella, the pass to Collins. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the paint. Stolen by Anunoby.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a short 2 there.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Murray, following the bucket by the Raptors. Sinks the tray.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Young with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot. I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
Siakam outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Connects from downtown.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Yeah, look, this guy, B.A., has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in 2 guys defensively, you'll find the option that's open. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
VanVleet, the pass to Siakam, kicks it out to Barnes. The 3 is up. Siakam, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Murray for 3. Collins outside. Inside, it's stolen by Pirtle. Here comes Toronto on the push. VanVleet finds Barnes. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Pirtle. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
The Hawks trailing. Murray, a screen on VanVleet. Here's Young. And no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Young misses. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Siakam against Young. The kick out to VanVleet. Outside Barnes. Back to VanVleet. The 3 is up. Capella with a block.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Murray. Here's Barnes. 4 on the clock. Hey, rejected by Capella. It's tipped, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Young. Left side, Hunter. Outside, Young. Collins with a screen on Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Pass to Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. Anunoby for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing.
And so it's Toronto, ending the quarter up 10. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing.
The perimeter pair is Bogdanovic and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Barnes passes to Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Siakam finds Anunoby. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Here's Murray. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Here's Siakam, and he drives in. Kicks it out to Barnes. A good-looking shot from the wing. Barnes has got 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Collins a screen. Murray from outside. The shot no good. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Van Vliet with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Capella against Pirtle. Outside Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Hey, rejected by Capella. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. They set the pick. Outside Murray. Collins outside. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Capella. And here's Hunter from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. .151 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Barnes, and there's the drive.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for DeJounte Murray. Second chance effort. Okongwu with the bucket. Okongwu's got his first points in this one.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And the Hawks call time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Van Vliet. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Puts it up from the high post. Atlanta again missing.
Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Trent. Tries to snap the cold streak. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Young against Trent. Here's Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. 5 on the clock. Pirtle with some nice D.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Siakam, right side. Here's Trent. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's Allie as always. Thank you.
18, the Raptors, 30.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
So for the Raptors right now, OG Anunoby out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Collins finds Young. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Porter, the pass to Anunoby. Outside for Porter. Siakam outside. Back to Porter. And there is a whistle that goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well and they run well as a team.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Takes a 3. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And for the Hawks in their offense, they put up points and take care of the ball, Brent.
That's a pretty good recipe, B.A. This is a young team, but taking care of the ball and valuing possessions, that's hard to get through to young players. They've done a great job of that. So is their coaching staff. So this offense could be in a great situation for years to come.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Bogdanovich with a screen on Trent. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Driving to the basket. Banked it in off the glass. Young's got 6 points.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Hunter against Porter. Siakam, a pass to Anunoby. Out to the right wing. Trent outside. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Bogdanovich. And he converts the layup. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket.
Well, Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 15.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Siakam. The Raptors have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws grab can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. But he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Trent. Outside Bogdanovich. Deflects the pass. Porter with the steal. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Trent with it. To the inside. Poke loose. It's stolen by Hunter. Collins against Siakam. Collins outside. Picked by Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Anunoby. Stolen by Siakam. He's got a clear path. The finish.
Oh, man, just
taking
it down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
Their fast hands help Siakam force a turnover, which he turns into a successful fast break.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Collins, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Young. Outside Murray. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Murray up top. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Raptors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Murray in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich against Trent. Fires the three. He buries it from three.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Murray passes to Bogdanovich. Capella screen on Trent. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. Back to Trent. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Collins outside. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Interesting for a guy his size. Collins, a guy who can score at all 3 levels, so an all-around offensive game. After being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Collins has developed into much more than an athletic roll man, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. The fact that he only attempted 1 3-pointer in college and now is just letting him go here in the league. The guy is an efficient scorer from everywhere on the floor.
Siakam against Capella. Siakam, the pass to Porter. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Trent finds Anunoby. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship, Brent.
Now, recent years haven't been as kind, but they're getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half-century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level again.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Siakam the screen, and he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Hunter passes to Young. Capella screen on Trent. Young from long range. Poeltl grabs a miss.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Murray passes to Collins. To end the run. And that one hits the back iron.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Left side, Anunoby. And here's Porter outside. Hunter with the rebound.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Pascal Siakam.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Anunoby against Young. 6 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Count it.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
Siakam, the pass to Porter. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Trent against Young. Pass to Porter. Siakam outside. Takes it inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Capella.
I like whenever Siakam is going at the defense because it makes them compromise, like right there.
Siakam hits them both. Young way outside. Offline. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
plays, Richard. On the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
VanVleet passes to Barnes. Picks it out to Siakam. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Ball surveying the defense. Williams a screen on VanVleet. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Back to DeRozan. Williams sets a screen for DeRozan. Levine for 3. Nail from three-point land. The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely a good coach.
Now here's DeRozan, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Here's DeRozan. Williams kicks to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Bean passes the ball. Levine with it, picked up by VanVleet. He doesn't hit that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. On the wing, Anunoby. VanVleet outside. Back to Anunoby. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Over ball. That's good from VanVleet on the assist by Anunoby.
And VanVleet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
Passes it to DeRozan. Launches it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Richard, some people doubted the Bulls trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Well, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls have gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Inside, here's Levine. Lays it up off the glass. Levine's got 5.
Not just a shooter, Levine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
Pirtle kicks to VanVleet. Anunoby in the corner. Kicks it out to VanVleet. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Bulls trail by 4. Levine wide open. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 7 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 4.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Now here's Ball. To the inside. Here's Williams. Pass to Vucevic. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
32 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Siakam passes to Pirtle. Anunoby against Levine. 5 to shoot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Barnes for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so is Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. There's And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors? Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Now here's Ball. They get it back.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Trains it from beyond the arc. Siakam's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
No one covering. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Caruso. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now, here's Siakam. 11 points in the game. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. He can't get that one. Good D by Drummond. Bulls trail by 11. Terry in the corner. The pass to Caruso. Driving in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Hits it from three-point range. 10 points for him.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that group. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now here's Terry. And the Bulls, another three.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Drummond with a screen on Van Vliet. White. They get the rebound. To the paint. And stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet looking around. And Anunoby, here we go. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 13. Jones with the screen on Barnes. Over in the corner, Caruso. That three off the mark. The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. The kick out to Barnes. And the three ball is good. Barnes has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Outside Terry. Outside White. Jones with the screen on Trent. There's the lob to the hoop. And Jones slams it in.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Siakam. Here's Barnes. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 14. Jones sets the pick for Terry. Right wing. Here's White. Second chance effort. Jones looking for an opening. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time.
The Bulls, 25. The Raptors, 39.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Gary Trent is out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Now, here's Ball. Levine for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 10 points.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Ball. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. A 3. Williams passes to DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Siakam with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. The drive by Siakam.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Now here's Ball. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Lets it go with a three. No good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
You watch Ball at this stage, very few flaws in his game.
Yeah, changing the shot mechanics really opened up things for him offensively. He shot 42% from three last year, which is pretty good. And that's how you turn a weakness into a strength.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around. Explosive drive from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Levine can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Barnes. Doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Barnes against Levine. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Ball. Levine against Siakam. And Levine with the slam.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach Levine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Now here is Pirtle. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Barnes kicks to Trent. Back to Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. And Paul with the block. Left side, DeRozan jacks up a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Trent passes to Barnes. Barnes with another miss. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. 17-point game.
Named to his first All-Star game in 2021. Zach Levine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever, but he was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think.
Barnes can't get it to go.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Ball with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Ball's got 5 now.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Barnes kicks to Trent. Back to Barnes. Going inside, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Vucevic gets double teamed. Levine. DeRozan surveying the D. For Chicago, they have gone 3 from the line tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
The first one falls.
Known as a mid-range master with incredible footwork, DeRozan in his game just continued to age like fine wine.
Drummond's checked in for Williams. The Raptors also with a sub. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Barnes. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto.
Fred VanVleet.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Vucevic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Out to DeRozan. Puts up a three. Connects from three-point range. DeRozan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Chicago. Knocks it loose. Here's Pirtle. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Toronto. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The feed to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Anunoby. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Levine. Drummond with a screen on Anunoby. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Smart play call by Levine. Breaks up the defense, feeds the easy shooter.
Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. Porter with the steal. Stolen by Ball. Pushing it up. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Pass the Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Fires the 3. Lock at 6. There's Levine. He takes it in, and Levine throws it down.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach Levine, he is on fire.
Now, here's Porter. That one falls. And the Raptors lead by 9.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's DeRozan. Levine kicks the ball. The Bulls need to get a shot off. DeRozan for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 9. Here's Siakam. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Levine, and Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Van Vliet passes to Porter. Takes it out to Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on DeRozan.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Bulls trail by 11. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Vucevic finds Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Drummond with a screen on Anunoby. And Pirtle sends it back. They recover it. Here's Ball driving to the basket. And Ball slams it in.
I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Now, here's Siakam. Porter kicks to Anunoby. Ball's knocked loose. Van Vliet right side. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Back to Levine. Down low. And Drummond kicks to Vucevic. Shoots over Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Porter finds Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Back to Siakam. Stolen by Ball.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Now here's Drummond. For 3, Levine. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the dunk by Pirtle. And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. DeRozan kicks to Ball. DeRozan with a screen for Ball. A three-pointer off the mark. The drive by Siakam. Nice D from DeRozan. For 3, Levine. The shot that time, not on target. Toronto calls timeout. They're leading by 6. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
start out with the ball. Now Atlanta starting 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at point guard. Levine. And Collins with the big block.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
DeRozan against Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Ball passes to Williams. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Hawks with possession here. Atlanta calls timeout.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Once again, a big round of applause for
Now Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Back to Williams. Williams with the screen. There's Ball with a 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Hunter. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Ball against Young. Kicks it to DeRozan. Here's the 3, and he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Young, the pass to Murray. Back to Young. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Terrific dribble move by Zach Levine. Blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
Murray passes to Capella. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And here are the Bulls now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. And Vucevic slams it in.
The big man, Nikola Vucevic. Strength and mobility. Booyah!
And just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Young, after the basket by Chicago. Here's Hunter. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Bogdanovich has checked in for Atlanta.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Young. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
Now here's Ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. The score now all even.
We've seen Williams' confidence grow since he came into the league. He has real belief in his three-point shot now.
Pass to Hunter. Down low. Here's Young. Clock at 6, and it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Ball left side from outside the arc. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed.
What strong fundamentals from Lonzo. Not about to waste. They look that good.
Now here's Young. 35 seconds left in the first. Bogdanovich with a screen on ball. And Young, here we go. Ball with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Williams misses. The Hawks trailing. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Drives to the hoop, and he banks in the layup. Capella's got 6.
For his size, Clint Capella can be very smooth, driving in before the defense can really react.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Bulls, up 1. And the second quarter of... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, the perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Williams from long range. The 3 from Ball. DeRozan for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
Here's Young. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. And it's Chicago with a board. Outside, Williams. Here's Ball. Second shot opportunity. Vucevic, uneasy 2 on the layup. He has 6.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vooch works hard to impact the game any way he can.
And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Here's Collins. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. DeRozan passes to Levine. Back to DeRozan. The 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Here he goes. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovich.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
DeJounte Murray's checked in for Atlanta.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
The free throw drops from Murray.
I love how DeJounte Murray plays with reckless abandon. He is fearless with his body, and that can often give him an edge against the D.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. The Hawks have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Pass to Jones. The 3 ball. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds now. So it's Atlanta now. Outside Murray. Bogdanovich on the wing. Capella, screen on Caruso. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. They get it back. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Caruso outside for 3. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
For Atlanta, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
And count that, 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line. That's going to send John Collins to the line. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
Pass to Murray. Some solid defense from Drummond. Chicago has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Caruso with it. Checked by Murray. And Collins with the big block. Outside Bogdanovich. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Intelligent play by Bogdanovich. Gets the defender off balance with the pump fake and wins a foul.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. Here's Terry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Drummond with the screen. He gets it off. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bulls out front, leading by a point. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Ball runs point with Levine flanking it. In it forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first round series against the Knicks was memorable.
The 3 from Ball drains the triple. Ball's got 6.
That's a play where the defender expects the drop off. Lonzo Ball crossing him up.
Right side Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Love that from Bogdanovich, finishing with power.
And Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Okongwu. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. The 3 from DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. He's got 7.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Young against ball. Right side, Williams. To the middle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
And the Hawks making a change here. Murray's checked in.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. White against Young. From behind the arc. Doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A., just starting to really develop, and then he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back.
And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Trae Young. Drummond passes to Jones. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, B.A., they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
Over to the left wing. The kick out to White.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Launches it. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Caruso with the bucket.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Hunter. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Hawks have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Collins. Now Capella. It's stolen by Drummond. Jones from outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Young with it. Caruso covers. The ball's knocked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Capella with the jam. Great game for him. Double-double now.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Young, the pass to Murray. Collins outside. On the take. And Collins with the slam.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
And stolen by Murray. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Bulls out in front. They're up by 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2, and it's Hunter in at the 3. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game. We'll see if they can pull it off." Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Ball passes to Williams. Here's DeRozan. And that one's long.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. The Hawks trailing. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Young. Now here's Hunter, defended by DeRozan, and so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Aggressive move by Collins, but what else is new? This team feeds off his energy.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And defensively, they're speeding them up, forcing mistakes, and continuing to come up with steals.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Outside Murray. Pass to Hunter. And he jams it home with authority.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
For Chicago, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Inside, and stolen by Murray. And now the Hawks on the break. Now Capella. Pass to Young. Tipped.
When you mix ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
And stolen by Murray. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Hunter against Levine. Oh, deflected. And they're pushing it up. Here's Ball. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
Outside Murray. No luck on that one. Nice D from Vucevic. Capella. And Capella slams it down.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Williams. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Kicks it to DeRozan. And that misses. That would have put him up.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Pass to Vucevic. Puts up a 3. DeRozan against Capella. Outside for Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
The coaching staff needs Zach LaVine to perform at his best when it matters, and he did it.
Ball with a steal. And here come the Bulls again. Chicago on the run. And the dunk by Levine. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. Young against ball. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
And that's exactly why you don't want to foul here. Young is automatic at the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Young.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Hunter against DeRozan. There's the three. Oh, nails the triple.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Young against ball. Pass to Collins. Money.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
You gotta love how...
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every previous play, to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
It's time for the coolest crew in the 3-1-2. It's time to get loud for your 3-1-2 crew.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Atlanta. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Huge spot here. I like that it's Levine at the line. A fearless player.
There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter. Young with it. Going inside, and it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And an intentional foul right there.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Well, now when you foul Drummond, he can hurt you a little bit at the line. He's much improved.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now. It's all about getting a 3 right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
Here's Levine.
Oh, did you see that finish?
If you want to know what Zach LaVine is made of, you just found out.
Off target. This one belongs to Chicago. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
NBA basketball. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the center position. And then Murray with the jam.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Collins grabs the miss.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
To the wing right side. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Murray against Anunoby. Collins wide open, he fires. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Siakam finds Barnes, misses from close range. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Right side, Collins. The kick out to Young. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Fast break Toronto, and Siakam throws it down.
Excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
Outside Collins. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 3-point lead. Back to Collins. 5 to shoot. Young drives in. Good D by Anunoby.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
To the right side. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And it's Capella missing. Toronto trailing. On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Murray. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Here's Hunter. Outside for Murray. The dish now to Collins. Off target from outside. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Banked in off the glass. 9 points for Siakam.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Murray looking around. Young from outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And, man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Barnes with it. He's picked up by Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
To the inside, Young. No good with the layup. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And it...
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, USA.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. They got for us, DA.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. And the Raptors with some changes. Porter's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Flynn subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Trent's checked in for Toronto. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Anunoby against Bogdanovich. Young with no one around. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 6 points.
And this is Young's mentality, ready to shoot the rock as soon as he catches the pass.
Siakam finds Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. Trent passes to Porter. Trent outside. Back to Porter over Young. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Passes it to Hunter. Now Capella. Young outside. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And so Collins nails both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Trent kicks to Anunoby. Porter passes to Anunoby. Back to Porter. That's tipped.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Here's Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for. The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And a wide open look for Porter. Traps in the tray. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just seemed to know where to be and had his feet set. Looking good is Otto Porter on the catch and shoot.
To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Siakam finds Trent. On the wing, Anunoby. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Trent passes to Siakam. Poeltl trying to get open. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Siakam.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The drive by Siakam. Nice move. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. There's the pass to Capella. That's tipped. Porter with the steal. Fast break, Toronto. Anunoby has the open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be. And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Trent outside. Inside. It's deflected. Young with the steal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. Siakam left side. Here's Anunoby, and he uses the glass on the layup. Anunoby's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates.
And some good action to the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Toronto ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for Atlanta, the wing pairing is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Murray in at the 1. Porter passes to Siakam. With the drive, Hunter with some nice defense. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 1-point game, and he's good on the 3-ball.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Siakam kicks to Pirtle. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
To the middle, here's Trent. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And they'll keep possession. Toronto working the ball around now. Porter passes to Siakam. 4 on the shot clock. Siakam a screen on Bogdanovich. Siakam misses. Atlanta leading by 4. Murray left side. Kicks it to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Outside Collins. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
And stolen by Murray. Pass to Bogdanovich. Collins a screen on Anunoby. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Raptors trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Anunoby against Collins. Siakam to stop the run. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. In the corner, Murray with it. Here's Bogdanovich.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Gary Trent.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Atlanta. And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Capella finds Young. This one for three. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
VanVleet outside. Birtle sets the pick for VanVleet. Barnes passes to VanVleet. The three-pointer, no good. Atlanta leading by 8. Capella with it, picked up by VanVleet. Capella kicks to Hunter. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Siakam looking around. Shot clock at 6. Hunter against Barnes. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Murray, no good. Raptors trail by 8. For 3, VanVleet. And the Raptors miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. He dishes it to Pirtle. VanVleet outside. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Misses in close. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. It's Collins with the drive.
And how about the mobility from the big man? I love when Collins takes charge and goes aggressively to the hoop.
VanVleet kicks to Barnes. Siakam, right side. Kicks it out to VanVleet. From outside the arc, it's good from long range.
Well, Fred VanVleet, we've seen him. He's able off the dribble to create enough space for his shot.
From deep, Collins. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. The drive by Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Young, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Takes it inside, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
Hunter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Back to Anunoby. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby, he's really coming along as a shooter.
Collins, a screen on Anunoby. And they get it back. And here's Young from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Murray against Anunoby. Murray the pass to Young. For the three. There's the three. That shot no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Van Vliet outside. Here's Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Siakam passes to Anunoby. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Capella sets a screen for Murray. It's Young on the wing. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Scotty Barnes is a big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Bogdanovich is checked in for DeJounte Murray. Bogdanovich, no luck.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
Young up top, covered by Van Vliet. From deep, Collins, the offensive rebound.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Out to the wing. The drive by Siakam. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one.
The Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
Here's Atlanta now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. Shoots the three. No good. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. And at forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Siakam. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. 18 feet out. Shot clock at 6. The three from Barnes. The shot won't fall. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Nah, I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
Now here's Anunoby. And it's Chicago with a board. First quarter, just over a minute played.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Ball. There's the drive. Siakam with the defensive effort. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kid.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Barnes against DeRozan. Back to Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Drummond. Ball outside. Barnes against Williams. To the inside. DeRozan. Outside for Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Now Barnes. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And now the Bulls in transition. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Siakam in the post. Williams defending. Kicks it out to Siakam. Gets the three to fall.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Now here's Ball. Drummond to screen on Barnes. Here's DeRozan.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh. That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, that would make a rim shake.
We've seen Jakob Poeltl make huge strides with his defense since coming into the league, Richard.
He's become one of the top rim protectors. Each season, his block numbers get better. Players think twice about driving the lane when he's out there.
Now here's Van Vliet. Poeltl finds Siakam. He takes it in. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Pass to Ball. And here's Drummond. Outside for Levine. He shoots. Just 5 on the clock. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Running the play like clockwork, Levine expertly creates some space with the pick and roll.
Siakam against Williams. Barnes passes to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Such a wide open look.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes from the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Thrown back. They get it back. The three from DeRozan. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
I like whenever Siakam is going at the defense because it makes them compromise, like right there.
At the line for your Raptors.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball passes to Williams. And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Poeltl. Here's Anunoby. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Chicago. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Poeltl in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Barnes passes to VanVleet. Back to Barnes. Right wing. Clock at 4. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Chicago leading. DeRozan outside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Poeltl with a screen on Levine. Here's Anunoby. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Drummond. Poeltl against Levine. Pass to Drummond. Oh, the jam by Drummond.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Now here's Ball. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
The 3 from Barnes. And it's Chicago with a board. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. Levine with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Here's DeRozan. The kick out to Williams. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, there's the alley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Barnes passes to Siakam. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. And the Raptors with some changes. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for VanVleet. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Pass to Trent. Outside for Porter. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Poeltl. Now here's Anunoby. Siakam left side. Another shot. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he gets it back. Got it. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Here's Drummond. Hurdle with the block. Outside for Levine. Right side, Williams. Clock at 6. Drummond to screen on Trent. Williams against Trent. They get it again. Drummond. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And that one falls for Drummond. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Jones, he's checked in for Williams. Terry comes in for DeRozan. Caruso, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Ball. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Siakam finds Trent. Pirtle with the ball. Back to Trent. And the deficit down inside single digits.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Terry. Fires for 3. Can't get it to drop. The Raptors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Down low. Outside for Porter. This one for 3. The putback. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Outside White. Chicago calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Pass to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Vucevic hits the close range jumper. And the Bulls lead by 11.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that three-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. To the middle. Out left to the wing. Shoots. And there is a whistle. That goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's White. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of it. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Terry in at the 3, a small forward. And for Chicago, they're shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. A line change here for Chicago.
Substitution on the floor.
Ball outside. Williams a screen on Trent. 6 to shoot. Outside Levine. And Levine throw it down.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
Trent's shot is off. Trent's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Outside Levine. Drummond to screen on Anunoby. Levine passes to Drummond. Rebound by the Raptors.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Williams with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Ball outside. Drummond with the screen. Back to Williams. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Williams has got 5.
This is what Ball is known for, a selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
DeRozan against Barnes. Williams from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Trent. Now Siakam. Williams defending. Trent, the pass to Barnes. Looking to end the run. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, DeRozan. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Levine passes to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about. And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Levine with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Levine against Anunoby. The kick out to Williams. All alone. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Trent outside. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from 3-point land. Trent's got his 2nd basket.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here is Vucevic. Pass to Terry. Terry picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. 1:11 left in the third. Barnes passes to Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
They get the rebound. Caruso outside. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Terry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he hits both. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. The 3 from Barnes. Jones grabs the board. Chicago has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Vucevic in the post. He's working on Poeltl. And it's Caruso on the take. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
The line for Toronto.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Siakam, that's good.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Jones drives in. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. Tipped. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Gary Trent is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Anunoby's gone only 1 of 7 from the field here. White for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Barnes. Jones with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 16. Trent outside. Barnes against DeRozan. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Barnes. Buries it from 3. Barnes has got 9 points here in the second half.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Ball outside. Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Getting up there with the slam. DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Trent finds Anunoby. Oh, got a piece of it. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. He goes up. Here's DeRozan.
Oh, my
hey,
goodness.
how
Wow.
about that?
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Here's Barnes. Uses the glass on the layup. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Pirtle. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Levine. Barnes passes to Anunoby.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Back to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Levine. The kick out to Ball. Left side Williams. Let's go with a 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Van Vliet's checked in for Toronto. So it's Toronto now. It's an 18-point game. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And they'll get another chance. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the dunk by DeRozan.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end. Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
It's DeRozan with a drive. Oh, deflected. Levine passes to DeRozan. Over on Anunoby. And it's DeRozan missing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Outside Barnes. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Siakam. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Pirtle. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bulls.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeMar DeRozan.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Pass to Pirtle, down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Levine. DeRozan against Anunoby. DeRozan passes to Williams. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. DeRozan against Barnes. Over DeRozan. Misses off the left iron. Now Williams. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.